Alright guys, so this is car number 2. Car number 1 had no miles on it. So this was car number 2. He's only owned it for a little while, got it as an estate sale. We've got all kinds of things going on here. T-Birds, GTOs, everything, you name it. We've got a Good Humor. All right, we have to look at the Good Humor ice cream truck here. A 1965 Good Humor ice cream truck that is still in business.
That's right.
So if I wasn't diabetic on the keto diet, I'd be eating it because I want to so bad.
We do have ices. You can have ice,
I can't
like
eat.
Italian
I'm
ice.
not. No, anything with sugar right.
Yeah.
I started a diet like a week and a half ago. Believe me, I would buy out your chocolate if I could. No, I'm good. So this is your truck?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Sean with Junkyards and Barn Finds. We have a YouTube channel. We've got about 1.3 million people. You want to talk about your truck? Did you guys restore it? How'd you get it? I remember these barely like in the late 70s up in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah?
So they were just going to them. Then they used them to home deliver stuff for a while up there, I think.
Really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
No,
So
well, they actually, I think it was 1975, Good Humor got out of the street vending business and they sold the trucks to the drivers if they wanted them.
yeah, so we must have had one outside in Bucks County, PA, outside of Philly, because the guy used to show up.
Maybe that's the drivers did it independently. They
Yeah.
did home deliveries or something.
Yeah, because he used to bring ice cream like in there,
Yeah.
and you could buy like a whole gallon
Yeah.
and stuff. So how did you guys get this, or where'd you find it? Did you build it?
No.
I'm sorry. Could you reach into the raspberry?
So we actually have a real Good Humor truck. They're selling real ice cream. So what's your first name?
Mike.
Mike. I am Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Thanks. So you have a real Good Humor, which actually, even getting this stuff, like how did you?
This is all original. This is unrestored.
Oh, this is an unrestored. So
Well,
this. Oh, okay, that
porcelain.
part.
This is unrestored. And actually the fenders are original too. They're just repainted.
Wow.
The only thing I had to replace was the front fenders, and it wasn't because they were rusty or anything. They were just kind of like beat up,
Right.
and it was cheaper to replace them than bang the dents out.
So how long have you had it?
About 30 years.
Wow. So that's why it's also unrestored. So it's a
Yeah.
30 years. And have you? It's never been off the road. I mean, as far as.
Oh no, it was when I bought it in '92, I think,
Okay.
and it hadn't been used since the summer of '80.
Okay, so it's been sitting for a long time.
It had been sitting for like over 10 years.
Right.
They stopped using it, and then when you think about it, it was only used in the summertime. It only had 46,000 miles on it when I bought it.
Now, did the refrigeration or anything have to be repaired, or did it seem to work?
It's pretty much all original. When I bought it, I replaced the wiring
Right.
because it was all, corroded, and I had it charged up with Freon, and I had to replace the start capacitors on it. Everything else is original.
Now, why did you buy it to do ice cream sales, or did you just buy it because you thought it was cool?
Yeah, pretty much because I thought it was cool.
Okay.
And then as I got into it, I realized Good Humor was still around, and you could still buy it and sell it.
So has the truck paid for itself with the ice cream sales?
I don't know. We're probably at that break-even point. It costs so much to restore it, and it's been hauled back and forth across the country twice.
Okay.
So that's a whole nother story.
So it's kind of like a show truck as well, then. I mean, like for this kind of places, like the nostalgia things
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it has it. Is this? I mean, this is something I would think you could use in movies, because.
Well, that was the original plan. We were living in California when I bought it, and I figured out there I could restore it and I could rent it out to commercials, movies. Right. But then I got transferred back to the East Coast after I bought it.
Right.
So it never got to make it to the movies, and that's when I decided to sell ice cream out of it.
Oh, cool. Well, it's definitely like one of the coolest things here.
Yeah.
So it definitely stands out. I mean, I looked over, and the half roof part of this stuff.
It flips back. It'll flip back.
Yeah. So this doesn't have any doors, right? Like, does it have doors?
No, because it's solid on that side. It's made so the driver could only get off on the sidewalk side. It's made for selling ice cream in city streets.
Okay.
And they don't want anybody going in the track. That's why there's only a door on this side.
Oh, okay. There is no door on the other side.
No, everything is from this side. You know, the drivers. In fact, when they made it, there was two governors on it. One on the carburetor, one on the transmission. It couldn't go over 35 miles an hour.
Really?
So I had to take the governors off.
Just to be able to drive on the highway?
Well, I don't know. I still won't drive it on the highway.
Okay.
But I mean, just to drive it on like US 1, if I want to go 45, 50 miles an hour down US 1, it wouldn't do that.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No, do your thing.
His arm is longer than mine. Thank you.
And now I imagine after this amount of time, it's like part of the family now.
Oh yeah, I've had it. Like I say, it's been. I bought it out of New Jersey when I was living in California.
Right.
I towed it out to California. About 2 years after I got it out there, I got transferred back to, believe it or not, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Brought it back to Pennsylvania, and then I was in Pennsylvania for a couple of years. Well, and I didn't get to restore it because I had a full-time job.
Right.
Then I got transferred down here. So then it came down here. So
Oh wow. But
the joke is it has more miles on the trailer than it has on actual, you know.
well, it's so cool. And about a lot of these kids here probably never even seen a real truck.
No.
So
They're just in it for the ice cream.
yeah.
You know, their parents try to tell them, oh, this is how I bought ice cream when I was a kid. But
Well, thanks for talking to me, man. It's definitely very cool. Very cool. Thanks.
okay.
You see something else cool?
Sure. A Cabbage Patch doll.
Cabbage Patch. This is Allison.
Wow. And when was Allison adopted? Because they came with adoption
Last
papers.
week.
Oh, okay. Looks good for her age.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you got two of
Shannon,
them.
We have 41 of them.
You have 41 of them. So you didn't. You have an orphanage.
Yeah.
You have a Cabbage Patch orphanage.
Cabbage Patch daycare.
Well, definitely cool stuff and just everything about it and everything. So thank you guys for bringing it. So awesome.
Stopping by.
Thanks. Oh, you guys know I'm on a diet or else I'd be over there eating it. You guys know. So you got a whole mess of other cars sitting here. Another nice GTO convertible there. We seen this gentleman the other day with his car. So there's everything here. Nice Firebird 400 convertible here.
That place has nice stuff.
I don't know. But well, you can look it up on the internet. I'll look it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna move the beginning of February to Matthew's Enterprise Building right beside Ace Hardware. 68. Good luck. Next person. They went to the sign up.
Okay. So last week when we were talking about the Monte Carlo SS's, and I was talking about how some have the aero package. Here's one that has an aero package on it. So this was the aero package, which they had to have. They needed that aero package like that so that they could actually use these for NASCAR back in the day when NASCAR was using real bodies. NASCAR doesn't use real bodies anymore. And that's not a stock engine, obviously, that came with it. But when NASCAR used to have to use the real bodies, that would be one of the rules. Here's another, don't know if that's a real 409. Let's check it out. It's a 62, 33K, body off frame. Let's see. It's got a Stroker 383 in it, 14 years. So this is not a 409, it says 409 on it. A lot of them are gonna say 409 on it, but this is not. Even if we look down the side streets, you see Corvettes, you see Novas. You can see a street rod way down there going past. So drag race dune buggies. When they said we're going to see things here that we have not seen anywhere else, they were not kidding. Here's a nice resto rod Bel Air right here. Oh, excuse me, folks. Thank you. Fuel injected. Oh, we're not even close to being done. Oh, it's nice rat rod. April. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.